Hey, what's up guys, it's Grim here, and we are back, more Call of Duty. I've kind of put GTA to one side now. Obviously Ghost is upon us in, what, like 2 weeks now? So I'm kind of trying to get back into Call of Duty, trying to get that feel for it. This, I will say though, is Goat's gameplay, not my own. I've jumped on Call of Duty 4, and I'm hoping to put some of that up once I can find a few lobbies that haven't got hackers and all that bullshit in. But anyway, push that to one side. In the news today, you may have seen that lots of people are going on, potentially, although it hasn't been really confirmed or denied, that Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox One will run at 720 rather than 1080. Shock horror, oh god. This has given the fanboys on either side much to debate and moan about and belittle the other. Obviously the Sony boys have been going hardy hardy ha, and the Xbox guys have been going however Xbox guys go. And I was reading some of the comments, and there were things like, you know, this game's going to suck on Xbox now, this game's going to be awesome on PlayStation, and I'm thinking, guys, aren't we missing the point here? That on a very big complex cake that Call of Duty and game design in general is, the graphics are but the icing and the pretty cherries or whatever you want sprinkled on top of your cake of choice. And I've got to be honest, from a personal point of view, and this might be the fact that I'm older and bitter and twisted or whatever, but graphics to me are one of the least important things I can have in a game. Now when I say graphics, I don't want fucking things floating in the air that shouldn't be there, or, you know, I don't want graphical glitches and flaws. As long as it's constant. I mean, I'll give you an example. I will still happily go back and play XCOM Enemy Unknown. And by XCOM Enemy Unknown, I mean the version that came before Terror of the Deep, not the current redesigning of it. I mean the original game. I will go back and play that on PC and find that so much fun. I can play that game for fucking hours because the gameplay is so good. I don't give a toss about the graphics. The graphics are there, they function, they do what they do, and they suit the game I'm playing. I don't care. I don't care that it doesn't look like, you know, next-gen Crysis graphics, because the substance, you know, the gameplay, the feel of it, just the enjoyment factor is there. And that's what I'm hoping, you know, is there for Call of Duty, because there's no point in the next Call of Duty there being these amazing next-gen graphics. If PlayStation has 1080p graphics and, you know, you can't help but as soon as you turn the game on, you spontaneously ejaculate, that would be obviously unfortunate and unpleasant if your console happens to be in the living room of your house, but still, you know, it would be fantastic graphics like that. But what's the point if, say, you know, the ports across the PlayStation or port to Xbox, whatever, doesn't feel just right, if the controls aren't responsive, if spawns are bad, if weapon balance is bad, if their dedicated strict listing servers just don't seem to be cutting the mustard. If all those things are bad, what does it matter if the graphics are fantastic? There's far more that we should be thinking about. I mean, not concerned about, but we should be thinking about and hoping than just derising each other for whatever our console of choice is. Or, you know, it just seems really futile. But that's console wars for you, that's fanboys for you, it's always going to be that way. I mean, I for one, when they turned around and said dedicated servers for Xbox One, I was like, fantastic, but where are they for PlayStation? Because as a community as a whole, what's the point of... And I never see us as a community of Xbox or PlayStation or PC. We're all meant to be one collective community of either gamers or Call of Duty fans, whatever. And we should want this as a whole to be the best game it could possibly be. And fingers crossed it will be. You know, fingers crossed that regardless of it's 720, 1080, fucking 4,000,007 or whatever, I don't care. As long as the substance is there behind this game, I will be one very happy fucking little Grim. But just because we've got like a minute or so left, I want to quickly talk about... Have you guys seen IGN? They're doing a feature at the moment on squads. And basically, I think it's Scott Lowe is doing interviews with Mark Rubin. And the first couple of videos were about squads, what it is, the various modes, and so on. But the latest video is about war games, which is a version, or it's a game mode in squads. And rather than the game mode itself, what is interesting is they show him playing the game while him and Mark Rubin are talking. And it seemed a lot slower paced to me than we're used to in Call of Duty in recent years. It felt... well, I say it felt, it looked really, really slow. I mean, it looked far more like some of the Battlefield domination stuff I've seen. That's not a dig at Battlefield, just Battlefield's gameplay. Generally bigger maps, it kind of slows the gameplay down a little bit. But it seemed really slow. Now, it might potentially be because it's bots, I don't know. But what do you guys think when you looked at it? Do you like the new style? Do you like the fact it's a bit slower? Let me know. Interesting.